Hey guys, it's Doona. Welcome to your Detox Yoga Flow. Today we're going to focus a lot on twisting our body as well as some inversions such as forward folds. And if you ever want to add some headstands or any other type of inversions, please feel free to do so. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and get started in a comfortable seated position just like this. Feel free to grab a block to sit on as we are going to be here for quite a while. All right, so go ahead and get comfortable. Make sure both sit bones are firmly grounded. Relax your hands on top of your knees. Sit up nice and tall. Close your eyes and take a deep inhale and an exhale. Creating your Ujjayi breath right away. Inhale through your nose. With your mouth sealed, exhale, let it go. Take a few more rounds of breath on your own. With each inhale, sit up taller. And with each exhale, relax your shoulders. One more breath together. Breathe in. And let it go. Good. Gently blink your eyes open. Inhale, reach your arms over your head. Exhale, twist over to the right. Place your left palm on top of right thigh, right hand behind your lower back. On your inhale, sit up a little taller without arching your lower back, so keep the tailbone tucked. And as you exhale, peel your right shoulder back. Do that about 2 more times on your own. Inhale, come back to center. Reach your arms over your head. Exhale, twist to your left. Right hand on top of left thigh, left hand behind your lower back. 3 breaths here. Inhale, sit up tall. Exhale, twist. Inhale, come back to center. Reach your arms over your head. Exhale, plant your right palm. Take a nice side body stretch over to the right. Keep your left sit bone grounded. Inhale, come back to center. Exhale, lean over to your left. Peel your right shoulder slightly back, chin away from your chest. Inhale, come back to center. Exhale, plant your hands in front of you. Meet me in tabletop position. Take few rounds of your cat and cow pose, arching and rounding through your mid and upper back. Moving with the breath, inhales for cow pose, exhales for cat pose. Couple more rounds on your own. Come back to tabletop position. Inhale, stretch your right arm up, gaze past your right hand. Exhale, thread the needle. Right arm underneath your left, relax your right cheek. Option 1, keep your left hand next to your face. Option 2, stretch your left arm forward. Otherwise, for option 3, go for your half bind. See if you could twist a little bit deeper by actually gazing up. Maybe even bring the back of your head on the floor. Inhale, plant your left palm next to your face if it's not there already. Exhale, tabletop position. Inhale, stretch your left arm up. Exhale, thread the needle. 5 breaths here. When you're ready, plant your right palm, tabletop position, and let's meet in downward facing dog. First down dog of class, so feel free to pedal out your knees. Then find stillness. Lengthen your spine. Push your chest back. Inhale, gaze forward. Exhale, forward fold to the top of your mat. Feet together or hip width distance apart. Inhale, halfway lift. Create a flat back. Exhale, hinge from your hips. Fold a little deeper. Again, inhale, halfway lift. Lengthen. Exhale, fold. Inhale, mountain pose, Tadasana, arms over your head. Exhale, Samasthiti, hands to heart. Tuck your tailbone, engage your core. Inhale, mountain pose. Exhale, twist to your right. Bring your right arm behind you, left arm forward. Keep your hips squared. Inhale, mountain pose. Exhale, twist to your left. Imagine reaching for the opposition. Energize through your fingertips. Inhale, mountain pose. Exhale, forward fold. Hinge from your hips. Option to bend your knees as much as you need. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, high plank. Step your feet back and hold here. Spread your fingers out wide. Micro bend your elbows. Broaden through your collarbones. Then engage your core. Tuck your tailbone. On or off your knees. Inhale, shift forward. Exhale, lower down mid-plank. Elbows glued to your side. Inhale, upward facing dog. Lift your chest. Straighten your arms. And lift your thighs. Exhale, downward facing dog. Hips go high. Few breaths here. Settle back into your down dog. This time, find some stillness. Relaxing your neck. And let's flow through our Sun A 2 times. Breath to movement. Inhale, gaze forward. Exhale, walk or lightly hop forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, root to rise. Exhale, twist to your right. Inhale, mountain pose. Exhale, twist to your left. Inhale, mountain pose. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, Chaturanga Dandasana. This time, option to float back, but please land in your mid-plank. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Breath in. Breath out. Inhale, gaze forward. Exhale, forward fold to the top. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, mountain pose, grow tall. Exhale, twist to your right. Inhale, mountain pose. Exhale, twist to your left. Inhale, mountain pose, adding a back bend. Exhale, arch your back. Inhale, mountain pose. Exhale, forward folds. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. 5 breaths here. Feel free to drop to child's pose at any time. Lift your toes. Pull your hamstrings up towards your glutes. Lift your hips up a little higher in your down dog. 1 more breath. Breathe in. And let it go. If you're in child's pose, let's meet back in downward facing dog. Inhale, gaze forward. Exhale, walk or hop forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, folds. Bend your knees. Inhale, chair pose. Lift your chest, arms next to your ears. Gaze slightly down, elongating through the back of your neck, all the way down towards your tailbone. Then squeeze your inner thighs together. Last breath here. Breathe in. Exhale, forward folds. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, back bend. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, right leg high. Lead with your inner thigh, hips squared. Exhale, low lunge. Can you step your foot between your hands without lifting your hands? Then once you're in your lunge position, let's hold here for about 5 breaths. I like to rock forward and back, get deep into my left hip flexor, inner thigh, psoas. Keep your chest lifted so there's no rounding in the upper back. Find stillness. Restack your right knee over right ankle. Drop your back heel. Point your left toe slightly out. Inhale, warrior one. Lift your torso. Reach your arms over your head. Shoulders squared. Then draw your front ribs in. Engage your core. Inhale. Sink a little bit deeper on your exhale. Last breath. Breathe in. Exhale, plant your hands, Chaturanga Dandasana. On or off your knees. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, left leg high. Flex your left toes down. Exhale, low lunge. Use your core to step through. Once you're in your lunge position, pull your heart forward and start to rock forward and back. Breathe into your hips. Come back to stillness. Drop your right heel. Inhale, warrior one. Either feet hip width distance apart or heel to heel alignment. Squeeze your inner thighs in towards each other. Then hug your left outer hip back. Inhale. Exhale, Chaturanga Dandasana. We'll meet in downward facing dog. Once you're in your down dog, drop down to your forearms for dolphin pose. Option to walk your feet in a little closer, get deeper into your shoulders and hamstrings. Push the floor away. Draw your chest back. Keep your spine long. Last inhale. And exhale back to downward facing dog. Sun B flow. Inhale, gaze forward. Exhale, forward folds. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, folds. Inhale, chair pose. Exhale, forward folds. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, Chaturanga. Always option to add your crow pose to jump back. We'll meet in downward facing dog. Inhale, right leg high. Exhale, low lunge. Inhale, warrior one. Exhale, Chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, left leg high. Exhale, low lunge. Inhale, warrior one. Exhale, your vinyasa. Once you're in your down dog, either hold in down dog or drop to your dolphin pose. 5 breaths here. One more sun B flow. Meet back in downward facing dog. Inhale, gaze forward. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, chair pose. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, Chaturanga Dandasana. We'll meet in downward facing dog. Again, feel free to add in your crow pose to your jump back. Once you're in your down dog, inhale, right leg high. Exhale, low lunge. Inhale, warrior one. Exhale, Chaturanga Dandasana. Go ahead and finish off the left side on your own. I'll start it off with you. Inhale, left leg high. Exhale, low lunge. Once you're in your down dog, this time let's all drop into child's pose. Big toes to touch, knees wide apart. Relax your forehead, straighten your arms. Come back to the breath. Slow down your body. Relax your jaw. Thread your right arm underneath your left armpit and relax your right cheek. Relax your shoulders. Good. Other side, left arm underneath your right. Relax your left cheek. Come back to child's pose. Inhale, tabletop. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, right leg high. Exhale, low lunge. Drop your left knee. Inhale, crescent moon. Shoulders over hips. Bring your hands to your heart. Inhale, shift forward. Exhale, revolved crescent moon. Left elbow on top of right thigh. Then press your elbow into your thigh to lift your chest. Peel your right shoulder back. Inhale. And exhale, release your hands. Lift your left knee. Drop your back heel to about 45-degree angle. Inhale, warrior two. Virabhadrasana two. Stack your shoulders over hips. Tee out your arms. Keep your legs active. Imagine dragging your feet towards each other. Inhale. Sink a little bit deeper on your exhale. Keep your legs the same. Inhale, reverse warrior. Left arm down, right arm reaches up and back. Relax your right shoulder, but keep reaching past your right hand, feeling that nice side body stretch. Breathe in. And exhale, cartwheel your arms back to low lunge. Keep your left hand underneath your left shoulder. Inhale, low lunge twist. Stretch your right arm up. Squeeze your inner thighs in. Pull your heart forward. Inhale. And exhale, Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, back bend. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, left leg high. Exhale, low lunge. Drop your right knee. Inhale, crescent moon. Hug your belly in. Draw your front ribs in. Hands to heart. Inhale, shift forward. Exhale, revolved. Try to bring your thumbs to heart center. Hug your outer glutes in. Lean your left shoulder back. Inhale. And exhale, plant your hands. Lift your right knee. Drop your back foot. Inhale, warrior two. So go ahead and gaze down. Make sure your front heel is in line with your back arch. Press down into the knife edge of your right foot. See if you could bring your front thigh parallel to the floor. Find your drishti, your gaze, breathing here. Leg stays the same. Inhale, reverse warrior. 5 breaths. Inhale. Exhale, low lunge. Right hand underneath your shoulder, re-square your hips. Inhale, low lunge twist. How straight can you keep your back leg? Can you reach up a little higher past your left hand? Last breath here. Exhale, chaturanga. Once you're in your downward facing dog, let's come back to our dolphin pose. Walk your feet in as much as you can without rounding your upper back. Keeping your hips squared, lead with your right inner thigh. Kick your right leg up. And let's pulse here for 3, 2, and 1. Drop your right foot. Inhale, left leg high. Pulsing here for only 3, 2, and 1. Drop your left foot. Walk your feet back into your forearm plank. Forearms parallel. Elbows underneath your shoulders. Push your forearms into the floor and lift your chest away from the ground. Lengthen your tailbone towards the backs of your heels. Inhale. Exhale. Good. This time come up to your high plank. Left palm down, right palm. Same action. Push the floor away. Lift your chest away from your thumbs, but keep broadening through your collarbones. Core is engaged. Legs are active. Inhale. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, right leg high. Exhale, low lunge. Keep your back knee lifted. Inhale, high lunge. Shoulders over hips. Draw your front ribs in. Squeeze your inner thighs. Inhale, bring your hands to heart. Shift forward. Exhale, revolved crescent lunge. Left elbow on top of right thigh. Feel free to drop to your back knee at any time. Same action here. Peel your right shoulder back. Open your chest. Try to bring your thumbs to heart center. Inhale. Back to crescent lunge. Use the strength of your legs to rise. Exhale, warrior 3. Lean your chest forward. Swing your left leg back. Arms by your side. Try to make a capital T shape with your body. Shoulders square. Inhale. And exhale, forward fold. Step your left foot to meet your right. Inhale, chair pose. Exhale, prayer twist. Hands to heart. Hook your left elbow on top of right thigh. Make sure your knees are in line, hips squared. Keep squeezing your inner thighs in. Try to lift your chest above your hips. Inhale. And exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, option for your crow pose. Otherwise, skip your crow pose and we'll meet back in downward facing dog. Focus on rounding through the upper back. So same action as your high plank, really pushing the floor away. Lift your chest away from your thumbs. Option to step or shoot back. We'll meet in downward facing dog. Inhale, left leg high. Exhale, low lunge. Inhale, crescent lunge. Keep your feet hip width. Always option to bend your back knee to help you lengthen your tailbone down. So without overarching your lower back, see if you can straighten out the back leg. Hands to heart. Inhale, shift forward. Exhale, revolved crescent lunge. Draw your left hip back. Then squeeze your outer hips in. Press your shoulders down away from your ears. Inhale, back to crescent lunge. Exhale, warrior 3. Nice and slow. No rush. Breathing. Keep your right foot pointing down. Inhale. And exhale, forward fold. Inhale, chair pose. Exhale, prayer twist. 5 breaths here. Inhale, gaze down. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, squat and curl. Plant your fingertips, lift your heels. Try to connect your forehead to your knees. As slowly as you can, see if you could drop your heels down first and then lower down your sit bones. Let's meet in boat pose, Navasana. Either keep your feet on the floor or bring your shin bones parallel to the floor. Arms by your side or lightly behind your thighs. Sit up as tall as you can. Imagine there's a string tied to your chest and someone keeps pulling that string up. Inhale. Exhale, Ardha Navasana. Straighten out your legs. This time round your back and straighten your arms. Keep squeezing your ankles and inner thighs together. Inhale, boat pose. Lengthen your spine. Exhale, Ardha, round. 3 more times. Inhale, lift your chest. Exhale, lower. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Good. Let's come back to our boat pose. Bring your palms together. Interlace your fingers, except your index. Turn to the right, and let's pulse here for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Twist over to the left and pulse for 6, 5, 4. Chest stays lifted for 2 and 1. Come back to center. Cross your legs. Place your hands on top of your knees. Inhale, cow pose. Arch your back. Open your chest. And exhale, cat. Good. A few more times. Let's come back to a seated position. This time, straighten out both legs in front of you, big toes to touch. Scoot your sit bones back. Cross your right foot over your left thigh and twist over to the right. Again, notice if there's arching in the lower back. Keep it flat. Good. Come back to center. Drop your right knee on top of left knee, then angle out your left leg over to the right. So the knees should be directly on top of each other. You could also sit on a block if you need. Inhale, sit up tall. Exhale, hinge from your hips and fold as deep as you can. Keeping your chest lifted so there's no rounding in the lower back. And then also focusing on the upper back as well. Inhale, slowly rise. Coming into our full cow face. Bend your left knee and keep your right knee on top of left. So again, you might have to sit on a block for this, or your right knee might lift up, and that's okay. You should still feel the stretch in your glutes, outer hip. You're more than welcome to stay here. Otherwise, hinge from your hips and fold. Or option to add your cow face bind. Right hand behind your neck, left arm underneath. Either just hold on to your shirt or interlace your fingers. And then from here, if you have the full bind, feel free to fold over your legs. Inhale, slowly rise. Release your bind. Roll out your shoulders. Good. Release your legs, plant your feet, sway your knees side to side. Straighten out your right leg, cross your left foot over your right thigh. Seated twist to the left. Come back to center. Drop your left knee on top of right knee. Both sit bones grounded. Inhale, sit up tall. Exhale, folds. Again, keeping the chest lifted. So focus more on pulling the chest up than forward. Inhale, slowly rise. Bend your right knee for your full cow face. So whatever you did on the other side, please copy that. You'll notice one side is a little easier than the other. If you're a right-handed person, then this side will most likely be a little tighter for you. Slowly rise, release your bind. Good. Replant your feet, sway side to side. Scoot your sit bones forward, coming back to our boat pose, Navasana. This time, if you didn't do it the other time, try to lift your feet up. But that's only if your spine is lengthened. If there's any rounding in your back, just drop your feet. Inhale. And then exhale, we're going to lower all the way down onto our backs on the count of 10. So nice and slow with control for 7, 6, 5. Again, there's rounding in the back now. Squeeze the legs together for 2. And then slowly lower on 1. Stretch your arms over your head. Point your toes forward. Plant your feet. And cross your right ankle on top of left thigh. Figure 4. Either interlace your fingers behind your left thigh, maybe even over your shin. Keep the lower back flat. Keep your figure 4 legs. Tee out your arms. Drop your left foot. Scoot your hips to the right and drop your legs over to the left. 5 breaths here. Figure 4, supine twist. Come back to center. Neutralize your spine. Left angle on top of right thigh. Figure 4. Figure 4, supine twist. Drop your legs over to the right this time. Good. Come back to center. Drop your left foot. Bring your hands either behind your thighs or next to your legs, coming into reverse tabletop. You're going to lift your chest, gazes up so the back of the neck is long. And then let's meet in boat pose Navasana. Try to use momentum and your strength rather than dropping your hands. Good. Once you're in your boat pose, Navasana, hold here for another 10, 9, 8. Squeeze the inner thighs together. Lift the chest a little higher for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Cross your legs. Either jump back to chaturanga, or option to take your tripod headstand. Plant your hands shoulder width apart, drop the top of your head down, and then see if you can lift your legs. Any which way you like. You could also bring your knees on top of your triceps. Lift the shoulders away from the ears. And then if you have your tripod to jump back, chaturanga, feel free to do that. We'll all meet in downward facing dog. Oh, my feet just got really dirty, but that's okay. All right, once you're in your down dog, take another deep breath in. And a big breath out. Good. Drop to your knees, and then let's have a seat. All right, friends, we're going to end our practice in a seated position, just like how we started in class. But if you'd rather take your Shavasana lying down, please feel free to do so. Okay, so make sure, if you remember, cross the opposite leg on top. So it's going to be the uncomfortable side. Both sit bones grounded. Hands on top of your legs. Relax your shoulders. And slightly tuck your chin towards your chest. Close your eyes. Inhale through your nose. And a big exhale. All right, friends. I invite you to stay here for at least 5 to 6 breaths. If you're ready to move on, gently blink your eyes open. And we'll close off our practice. Bring your hands to your heart center. Inhale, bring your thumbs to your third eye. And exhale, we bow. Namaste. Thank you so much, yogis, for joining me today for our Detox yoga class. If you haven't checked out my website yet at www.doona or yogawithdoona.com. There's different types of yoga workouts as well as prenatal programs. So go ahead and check that out. There's a link below, and I'll see you guys next time. Thank you.